Human beings were never made for this. We weren't designed to be autonomous cogs in the machine, running tirelessly, chasing after things that don't exist, never finding time to breathe. Our existence was not intended to be defined by deadlines, corporate ladders, and the constant chase for more. We were made for stillness, for nature. We're not born to serve the system, we're born to be in harmony with the earth, with the sky, with the rhythm of life. Look at us. We breathe the same air as the trees, walk the same ground as the rivers, and yet we've turned away from the simple truth of it all. We've built these towering monuments to our own success, but in doing so, we've forgotten the beauty of a sunset, the wisdom of the wind, the peace in the rustling of the trees. We've forgotten that we're a part of something much larger than the small, frantic world in which we've created. In truth, we are creatures of nature. To return to it is not a retreat, it's a return to ourselves. We were never made for the rat race, but unfortunately for many of us, that's where we've ended up. With all that being said, I believe that nature is often a lot closer than we think. I believe that if you really want it, you can connect with your roots more regularly in everyday life. That's why, in this video, I wanted to challenge myself to step outside of my routine and attempt to get a taste for the wild in the middle of the working week.
How are ya?
Alright, g'day legends, how are ya? We are here. It is currently Monday afternoon and it is 5 PM on the dot. And as you can probably see behind me, the office there, I've literally just clocked off work. And yeah, we're gonna see how much adventure we can squeeze in to a work night tonight. So the plan is to try and find some epic nature. Let's sleep outside and then we'll rock back here in time to start work again tomorrow. So I'm not gonna sit around for too long. We're proper on the clock now. We don't have too long before sunset, so let's get into this video. It should be a ripper. So as you might have picked up in the intro, we're out here to try and escape the rat race. And the irony of it is that to do so, we're sitting here in traffic. So you got to pay to play, but I think the reward will be well and truly worth it. And yeah, it'll be good to get a little sunset fix tonight and yeah, hopefully a sunrise in the morning. The weather forecast looks pretty good for the Savo. It's perla right now, not a cloud in the sky. But tomorrow morning, potential showers, so hopefully that doesn't come in till later. Obviously I'll have to be out of there pretty early as well to make it back in time for work in the morning. So yeah, those showers can feel free to come in anytime after about 8 AM and won't worry us too much. Well, that sun is getting pretty low now. It's definitely going to be a race to the top. Thankfully this hike shouldn't take us too long once we do arrive. And yeah, it'd be a bit of a rush trying to get set up for the night. Yeah, I mostly wanted to make this video as a bit of a challenge to myself, like working sort of an 8 to 5, Monday to Friday office job. Yeah, you often become a bit of a slave for the weekends, and if you end up having an event or something on a weekend and then a few back to back in a row, and then you just find that you're just trapped and you can't seem to escape. So I wanted to see if I could try and sort of flip my thinking on that and not be so reliant on, you know, days off to get a bit of adventure in. So that's how the idea for this video came about. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, whether I thought that was a good idea or not when I'm sitting in a meeting, probably half asleep. But anyway, we've just hit my exit, which is good. So we're making great progress. And yeah, not far away from the spot now. You can already see there is a massive moon just rising now. It's sort of just come up over the horizon. It must be only a night or two of being full. Anyway, we're literally at the car park now, so getting real excited and yeah, let's get ready to go. Alright, the race is on. What are we? Alright, 5:52. We made good time. Sunset at 6:38. Let's hustle. Now the benefit of a short walk, don't worry about weight. Let's get it. Well, not far in, but it's steep. Now, guys, I'm not going to film much of this walk because, as you can probably tell, it's nearly dark already. Plus I'm puffing, so you don't need to see that, but I'm going to pick you up near the top and yeah, we'll get into the good stuff. Done it just in time. Get a load of this. Well, legends, first things first. Cheers. Oh wow. Usually I try not to drink early in the week, but I think this is a fair exception. Stoked that we just made it in time. Imagine if we had daylight savings up here, we'd have another hour to sit here and enjoy this. But anyway, you can't really complain. Still made it in time. And it'll give us a bit of extra time in the morning with the sunrise. Suppose I should probably have a sip of water as well, considering I didn't have a single one on the way up. Oh, that's hot. That's been in the car all day and it's been about 32 degrees. I think I'll stick to the nice ice cold beer. Well, what a glorious sunset, and have a go at that moon. Couldn't ask for a better setup. I think it's going to be a very nice night up here. There is a bit of a breeze. Forecast said not much wind. It can get very, very windy up here. I've been up here before in some hectic winds. So hopefully nothing more than the breeze we've got currently. But anyway, I'll give you guys a bit of a look at the setup, where we're going to camp tonight. Have a quick look around before it gets too dark. Now, there's not much space up here. I'll bring you through here and give you a look at where we're going to chuck the tent. So, nice little flat spot just here, which should be perfect for the tent tonight. And then we got a little bit more of a pathway down this side, which takes us to another pretty amazing lookout out towards the south. Have a go at this. These rays are out of control. Such amazing colours right now. Man, first stars are out. That thing, are you kidding? Oh, man, to think I was at work about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, slaving away behind a computer, worried about reporting and data and bloody numbers and this and that. Like, I blinked and now I'm here. Pretty special. I'll be back in there tomorrow doing it all again, but I'll be able to think back to this moment. Can't be too upset then, can ya? I think I say it in all my videos, but we're pretty lucky to live in Australia and, you know, southeast Queensland in particular. To be able to do this, you know, barely an hour away from our capital city. Not too many places in the world where you can do that. Well, I suppose we should probably start getting set up. Tell you what, it's been a little minute since I slept in the banana. Can't remember when the last, maybe when I was up looking over that dam, I think. Perfect for a little expedition like this though. The ground here is absolutely rock hard, so see if I can get some pegs in. Alright, that's gonna have to do. Just remember that they're there and try not to trip. Immediately trips. The size of that thing. Oh! That thing was dead for all money and it just flew off. Everything's built different in Australia, I tell you, even the mozzies. Anyway, that's enough work for now. I think it's time to break out the chair and go and have a look at this view. Sit back, probably drink a bit of water, and yeah, we'll think about getting some dinner going. Dinner. Wanted to keep it real simple tonight. Obviously, was at work all day, so it's just 2-minute noodles tonight. Like, I'm trying to encourage people to have more of a go at getting out during the week, and you don't need to overcomplicate things. I feel like whatever's quick and easy that lets you get out here, you don't have to worry too much. I think that's a win. So that's the sort of theory I took into today. A couple of these will do me just fine for tonight. Very simple brekkie in the morning, literally muesli bar, and then before you know it, I'll be back at the office, so I can get a proper coffee there and a bit of a feed. How good? Yeah, so it's definitely been a minute between videos. I think the last check-in was when I was over in Europe, in Albania, which was, geez, a while ago now, like September. So yeah, it's been a lot going on. I actually ended up in a moon boot for 6 weeks, which didn't really help things in terms of hiking. I just got a little stress fracture in my foot. Yeah, which put me out of action for a fair while, so that was pretty frustrating. Right through summer as well, so super hot and sweaty under the boot. Thankfully you can take those things off to shower and sleep, so not as bad as a cast, but yeah, so I had that going on, and then right when I was getting better and I was getting out of the boot and getting ready to get back into things, all of a sudden, for some reason, my camera started bugging, and it just started feeding me this error, and yeah, basically I couldn't shoot at all. I couldn't. As soon as you turned it on, error, can't function. You know, I was googling it, trying to figure out what the go was, but couldn't really figure out an answer. So in the end, I actually had to send the camera down to Sydney to Canon to have it basically get checked out. And turns out it had a couple of faulty parts that bugged out. So they had to fix that. So they had to bring the parts in from Japan, get the technician to have a look at it, sort it out. So that was like another month, 6 weeks again. And I literally got my camera back on Friday. And it's Monday today. So yeah, I've been stinging to get back out here, if you couldn't tell. And yeah, glad to have all my kit back, glad to have a healthy body, and yeah, ready to really rip into a few more adventures this year, which should be great. You can see out to the ocean, there's a massive cruise ship. All the lights on, it's pretty sick. Anyway guys, that'll do me for tonight, I reckon. There's not much else to see or do up here given how late we got here, so it's going to be a very early start tomorrow. I think sunrise 5:15, 5:20, something like that, so definitely going to get up and enjoy that. And yeah, we'll have to get out of here probably by 7ish at the latest, kind of thing, to get back to work and get showered and yeah, get some form of respectableness going before I clock on for the day. So anyway, thanks for coming to Savo, and yeah, let's get a good sleep and catch you bright and early in the morning. How's the absolute gourd rays? What a beautiful sunrise. Absolute insanity out here. To think humans saw this and invented Microsoft Teams. Where did we go wrong? Well, I was planning to make a nice little cup of tea this morning, but I just got a bit carried away watching that sunrise, so I'm nearly out of time. It's already 6:15 and I need to kind of be on the road by 7ish, and haven't packed anything up obviously yet, so yeah, that's the next job. Get this camp packed down and yeah, let's get back to reality, unfortunately. Easy as that. Alright gang, all packed up. Very dusty. Thankfully I've got showers at work, so yeah, I need to get out in time to hit them because I'm pretty smelly. But far out. Take one last look at this. Oh, I'll just be thinking back to this in about 2 hours when I'm behind the spreadsheets. Anyway, enough yapping. Let's get back to the car. As I just passed some old geezer on his way up as I was coming down, I didn't notice he had anything on him, but he's belting out the bagpipes from the top of that mountain right now. How cool is that? I wish I had a bit longer. I could have stayed up there and had a listen. What a legend. What a way to start your day. Alright crew, 7:22, so about an hour to work, hopefully no traffic, should be able to make it right on time for 8:30. It might be time for a bit of brekkie on the road. Can't believe how cool that old geezer was playing the bagpipes. Hopefully you could hear it on a bit of the footage there. He started belting out Waltzing Matilda as I was coming down at the end. Very cool way to end your hike. Couldn't get any more Aussie than that. Officially back on the motorway, back to reality it is. I feel like a lot of you probably think I probably really hate my job with how much I've been going on about wanting to escape the rat race and all that, but I actually love my job. I have an amazing job, so yeah, it's not like I'm going back into hell. Thankfully I get to do a lot of what I love every day at work, making content, getting in the outdoors, so it's not all bad, but yeah, just wanted to set myself a little challenge, and I'll tell you what, I'm glad we pulled it off. It really goes to show that if you really want to get out there, there's not that many excuses, just got to try and make the most of the time you've got. Yeah, give it a crack. Well, we're officially back in the big smoke now. Nearly standstill traffic, breakdowns and accidents and all that fun stuff for the morning commute to work. It was good while it lasted, right? Alright, I'm pulling back into the office right now. Time is 8:18. There we go, team. It's official, we've made it. Just in the nick of time. Oh, feels like I've lived another life since I was here yesterday afternoon. Crazy what you can get up to if you really want to, eh? Alright, let's get the shower. Alrighty, I've swapped the hiking pack for the work bag. And yeah, we've officially made it. So anyway guys, I'll probably wrap it up there. Thank you so much to everyone who watched that one. It was a great little challenge. I certainly had fun doing it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And yeah, hopefully everyone can take a little bit of inspiration from that and try and get out there a little bit more in the day-to-day life. Anyway guys, until the next one, how are ya? Here we go again.